This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Citrix. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Mark Sanger from Techno Buffalo, and in today's episode of Rumor Roundup, we have a lot on tap, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. We're still waiting for the HTC One M9 to hit stores, but HTC is already working on another smartphone called the One E9. Now, the One E9 is alleged to sport a 5.5-inch display with a resolution of 2660 by 1440. It should also come with a 2 GHz octa-core chip, 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of expandable storage, a 20 megapixel camera, and a 2800 mAh battery. Now, these are definitely flagship specs, but from a design standpoint, the One E9 sports a plastic body. There's no unibody design or aluminum to be found. The camera in the back also seems to stick out, which seems to be a trend nowadays with a lot of the newer smartphones. Though there's still no word on when the One E9 will get its official unveiling, but earlier reports suggest that it could launch soon. A list of accurate specs offered by UpLeaks claim that the device will arrive by late March. So what do you guys think of the One E9? Are you guys thinking of picking it up, or are you still interested in the One M9? Just let us know in the comments down below. Now, Google's pretty familiar with VR already thanks to Google Cardboard, but Google is apparently going even deeper with a newer project designed around Android. Yep, that's right, Android in a virtual reality world. The Wall Street Journal reports that Google has a team of engineers tasked with creating a version of Android specifically for virtual reality. The software will apparently be distributed freely just like Android, giving companies the time to focus on hardware. Now, over the past several months, there's been a lot of interest around VR, and not just gaming. We saw several headsets from HTC, Samsung, and even Oculus. There's not a whole lot of details about the project just yet, but Wall Street Journal says that the project is quote-unquote speculative. Hopefully we'll get a glimpse at Google's I/O conference in a few months. Third rumor of the day goes to Samsung and a new Galaxy S6. Now, there's a talk going around that Samsung may already be working on a water-resistant version of the Galaxy S6 called the Galaxy S6 Active. Samsung redesigned the Galaxy S6. If you guys may have not noticed, it lost all its water and dust-resistant features, which is a big selling point for the Galaxy S5. The device that everyone's talking about sports the model number SMG890A, making it likely a follow-up to last year's S5 Active with a model number SMG870A. Now, the only spec we know so far from this device is its display, which should be sporting a 1440 by 2560 pixel resolution. The S6 Active should pack the same specs as its brother, the Galaxy S6, which should come with an octa-core Exynos 7 processor, 3 GB of RAM, a 2550 mAh battery, and a 16 megapixel shooter in the back. Hopefully we won't be waiting too long for Samsung's official announcement, but I'm curious. Are you guys holding out for the S6 Active, or are you guys more interested in the S6 and the S6 Edge? Let us know in the comments down below. Let me stop the video for just a quick second and thank our friends over at Citrix. With GoToAssist remote support, you can provide live or unattended support to any computer or mobile device. Sign up today for a 30-day free trial, no contract, no credit card needed. Visit GoToAssist.com and click the Try It Free button now, and since everybody loves free stuff, if you buy the annual plan before March 31st, you'll get a Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 as well. Moving on to our fourth rumor of the day, which is coming all the way from LG. LG is expected to launch its G4 flagship device in the coming months, but new reports from Korea Herald suggest that that's not the only device coming from LG. The Korea Herald said that LG plans to compete with Samsung's Note series. Now, they said that LG's new device is going to be even more powerful than the G4, their new flagship device. The device will be sold under the name G Note, which is already trademarked by LG. Now, we don't know much yet in terms of specs, but since reports are saying that it's going to be more powerful than the flagship G4, we're expecting great things from the G Note. Now, moving on to our last rumor of the day, also coming from LG, it's the LG G4. This week, a few leaked photos were published by Nowhere Else showing off what is allegedly the LG G4. It looks very similar to LG's recently released LG G Flex 2 thanks to its slightly curved screen and body. But it could also be an early render of the G Flex 2 and not the G4 at all. Who knows? LG hasn't really revealed much about the G4, and there aren't a whole lot of leaks just yet either, but we're guessing it's going to feature a fingerprint reader, an upgraded 20.7 megapixel camera in the back, a G Pen stylus, a super high-res display with a resolution of 1620 by 2880. Now, we're not expecting LG to unveil the G4 until April or even May, but at this point, LG is likely putting its finishing touches on the G4. I'm excited to see the G4, and I thought the G3 was an awesome phone, but I'm ready for something new and more powerful. Anyways, that's it for this episode of Rumor Roundup. Anything that I talked about in this video will be in the link down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.